There's a lot of factors that go into any remodeling project, including the size of the project, size of the space we're working at, the finishes that we want to use, and then there's a lot of costs that are included in every project.
The cost difference in finishes or selections, some of it, how complex of a kitchen we will be doing. If it has like standard plumbing, is the plumbing in the same place? Are we relocating? Are we doing like a pot filler by the stove? Is it a bigger range than normal? Is there a bigger hood? So there's a bunch of options in that play into it. On the structural side of the house, the existing conditions play part into it too. Some of the houses that are built in the 50s and 60s have plaster, lath and plaster, and a lot of times those we have to strip the walls straight down to the studs and start over. Usually on the first initial call when I talk to them, if they say they're doing a kitchen remodel, I'll talk briefly with them about the project, figure out how old the house is, if we're redoing everything or not. And then I'll ask them if they have any budget in mind that we need to make sure we stay within range.
The process that we do with our trade partners, after our initial trade meeting where our partners come out and look at the project, we have a very clear idea of what our cost will be for the fixed things in their home. If you're gonna do a kitchen remodel, everybody needs plumbing rough-in, and everybody needs electrical rough-in, and everybody needs drywall, but not everybody needs the highest finishes for countertops and cabinets, but those are available. But before we make those selections, we're first trying to figure out what those fixed costs are for your project so that any other changes to the price are driven by your choices. I think a lot of people have uncertainty about remodeling because they hear a lot of stories about we planned this remodel and then we got in the middle of it and it cost a lot more than we expected to and it wasn't what we expected it to be. So we try to do all that planning up front so that during the process you don't have that stress of how much is this really going to cost. You know what it's going to cost, and at the end of the day you know what it's going to look like because we planned it ahead of time. A lot of times people have decided they want to do this project because they know that there's an issue with something in their home, whether it needs to be updated, it needs to be bigger, it needs to accommodate their guests, but then they also need to find somebody to work with that they're comfortable and confident working with. So that's where we try to make sure that when we're meeting with a client, when we're presenting a proposal, when we're coming up with ideas for their home, it's something that they want to be doing and they want to be doing it with us because they have the confidence that we'll give them the product and the process that they're looking for.